All right, what is going on, guys? Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Yeah, we got some NBA games, got a couple of college games, but got some plays in both for you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That is all I ask, completely free. Recap from yesterday, we went 3-2 in the NBA. Tyrese Halliburton under 8.5 assists. He ended at 8. Malik Monk over 10.5 rebounds plus assists at plus money. We cashed that. He ended at 11. Podzmitsky under 10.5 rebounds and assists. Bad read. He went nuts. He had 8 and 7. So crushed that line. Tatum over 5.5 assists. If you had Boston getting blown out on your bingo card, congrats. Only played 29 minutes. So that did not see that coming, but that's the NBA for you. So we missed there. Zach LaVine over 20.5 points. That was a cash. Love that read right there. I think a lot of people were on some other players, but I love the LaVine line there. So cash that one. College basketball got smacked around. First time in a while that I've had a really bad college day. We've been absolutely torching college. UMass Lowell. That one was disappointing. Not going to lie. Live bet that one a couple times. That didn't pan out. Towson Stony Brook over 130.5. That finished at 125, I believe. Sacred Heart -5, easy cash. Northeastern Hofstra over 131. That was easy. Mercyhurst, didn't think they were going to lose that game, so they did. Morehead State got absolutely blown out. Couldn't make a shot. Nothing you can do there. North Florida -10.5. A absolutely meaningless layup at the end of the game for the backdoor cover. That one hurt. That one hurt. So 2-5 in college, but bounce back today. Like I said, very small slate. Winning day in the NBA. Let's get into the picks, get you guys on your way here. So first game, Spurs and the Hornets. We see the Hornets getting 10.5. Ball is a game time decision, but expected to play. This is just too many points in my opinion. I know the Spurs have looked really good with the integration of De'Aaron Fox, at least through one game, but 10.5 is too much in my opinion. So give me the Hornets plus 10.5. I like that a lot. Next game, Cavs and the Wizards. Wizards plus 17.5 at home against the Cavs. Again, I'll take the dogs here. Give me the Wizards plus 17.5. I like that spot. Next game, 76ers and the Pistons. We see -4.5 for the 76ers on the road in Detroit. So you automatically know Embiid's playing. You see 76ers -4.5 on the road, Embiid's playing. That said, don't know if I trust it. I'm not quite there yet. So, but a play that I love here, take the over 226.5. I don't want to trust either team, but I do love points scored in this game. So the over 226.5, probably one, almost made the card, to be honest with you. I really don't put too many non-props on the card. That was one that almost made it. Love that spot here. Next game, Bucks and the Hawks. I think the Bucks should win this one, but I do like the under 242.5. I know it's two teams that don't play defense, but lean towards under 242.5 in this one. Lean towards the Bucks taking this down at -5.5. Next one, Heat and the Nets. Heat giving 6.5 on the road. Don't trust this team enough. Now, there's some issues with Ben Simmons. A potential buyout is coming. One of the props I didn't see, right? I think the Simmons news is kind of blocking some lines. I want to see D'Angelo Russell assist. He has a beautiful spot to get assists today, but that line wasn't out. Plus 6.5 for the Nets here. I like this play a lot. And then another play I like is the over 210.5. So I would probably combine those actually. Next play, Raptors and the Thunder. Thunder getting 19.5. Chet Holmgren comes back tonight. I believe he's going to be playing the power forward. Hartenstein's going to be playing the center. So that's very interesting. We'll see how all that works out. I think there's some rotation issues. I expect Holmgren to be a little rusty. I would lean Raptors plus 19.5 in this contest. The last game is going to be the Jazz and the Suns. Jazz getting 8.5, 9, depending on which book you're on. I like the Jazz plus 9. I honestly have a slight lean towards the money line here. Very slight lean, but at plus 290, pretty good there, in my opinion, in the NBA where anything can happen. But yeah, I like the Jazz plus 8.5. All right, let's get into the plays. Get you guys on your way. Like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. That is all I ask. All right, first play on the card is going to be Rashawn Holmes, under 7.5 rebounds. He's only got a 50% hit rate this season when he's been playing 24 minutes. Obviously, there was some trades on the Washington front, right? So we have no Kuzma, we have no Jonas anymore. Cleveland 14th in rebounds allowed. I mean, this is by all means going to be somewhat of a blowout, so he's probably not going to play much of the fourth quarter. I like the under here. Next play is going to be LaMelo Ball. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm trusting him to make shots. Over 3.5 3-pointers made, just a volume play. I mean, San Antonio gives up a ton of 3-point attempts to the point guard position. They're 25th in 3-pointers made to the point guard position. So the only thing that I see limits this is if he's on some types of minutes restriction. So it might be one where you want to wait and see if he will be on a minutes restriction. Obviously, he has to play, but he is probable to play. So I like his over 3-pointers made. I also like his over rebounds and assists. Just a system play. Anytime it gets this low, I'm taking it. This is just way too low in my opinion. He doesn't have the best matchup to get rebounds and assists, but more than 12.5. So love that play there. Next one, we're sticking in the same game. Wemby, over 2.5 3-pointers made. Kind of the same theme. Charlotte is 27th in 3-pointers made to the center position. So centers that shoot get a lot of 3-point attempts. So wouldn't be shocked if we see Wemby take 8 or 9 threes today. We need him to make 3. So that's where we're at with that one. Staying in that game, I love the props in this game. Chris Paul over 6.5 assists. Now, why is it this low? Because De'Aaron Fox had 13 last game. So I think we're still trying to see kind of how that works out. I'm just trying to take the low line when we get it. He's over this in 8 of his last 10. He still went over this with De'Aaron Fox getting 13. So I like this spot for him. Charlotte is 10th in assists allowed to small guard, shooting guard, and point guard position. So one of them will go over. I'm hedging. It's Chris Paul. Next play on the card is going to be Giannis over 30.5 points. Atlanta is 25th in points allowed to the power forward position. He's over this in 50% against Atlanta, 6 of 12. That said, he's over this in 4 straight games. I'm looking at the matchups. Andre Jackson's not going to score points. Prince is not a point scorer. Lopez might get him a few points. Lillard doesn't have a wonderful matchup today. He has a good matchup to get assist underneath. So I like this spot for Giannis. Almost thought about taking Giannis assist. He does have a good spot to get assist, which does worry me a little bit, but who's going to make the shots? So I like Giannis to go big today. Last play on the card is going to be Walker Kessler, double-double. So I like this play because he scores 31% of his points on putbacks, right? That's why he's just a guy that gets under there, gets boards, and gets putbacks. Phoenix is 28th in putback points allowed. So it's a good spot for Kessler. I'm not too worried about the 10 rebounds. I mean, he's been an absolute beast on the boards, so we just need him to get the points. So that's what I have in the NBA. Next is college. So we've got Princeton on the road versus Pennsylvania, -7. I like Princeton -7. Also have a lean towards the over in that game, so that might be something where I kind of combine the two, take Princeton -7 and the over. Next play is going to be San Jose and Boise State. Give me the over 141. Two teams that aren't exactly prolific on the defense, so I do like points scored in that one. Next one's going to be Utah State and Fresno State. I like the under 155.5. I think it's going to be close. Don't get me wrong. I think this could be 153, 154. So this will be a sweat if you take it, but I do like the under in this one. Obviously, overtime would probably screw this bet. So you're just hoping for no overtime. And then the last play I like, VCU and Dayton. It's a tight game. It's a 1.5 spread. Dayton, very hit or miss. And if you live near Cincinnati, which I do, watch a lot of Dayton games, their defense is real spotty. They will allow the 3-ball like crazy. So if VCU's hitting, we breeze through this line. But I do like the over 139.5. I think overtime is highly probable with a 1.5 spread. In terms of which team I'd lean towards, it's just so hard. This Dayton team is Jekyll and Hyde with how they come out. I would have a very soft lean towards Dayton just because they're the home team, but I don't necessarily trust their defense. So that's where I'm at with that. So those are the plays, guys. Like I said, if you want to join the Discord, there is NHL in there. Sass is still crushing it with the NHL. I'll be posting some parlays in there today. It's going to be a good Friday. Appreciate you guys tuning in. and I will catch you in tomorrow's video. Also, one thing I will put out is I'll kind of show you guys one last thing here. So first off, the Discord is pretty damn awesome, but been throwing some projections in there too. So we've got our projection sheet. So that's something I've been throwing in there. And then every morning get the props matchup. So this will tell you, added players in today, but it'll tell you who has good matchups, who has bad matchups. Again, absolutely free to join the Discord. Link is down below. And like I said, catch you in the next video.